Buenos dias, amigos. Today, I would like to discuss about a very interesting topic: the role of hormones in regulating our body weight and food behavior. So, our body constantly need energy supply, and to refuel it, we have to take food, and our decision to take food is regulated by the part of brain which is situated behind our eyes, that is hypothalamus. And in hypothalamus there are two kinds of neural cells. One type is activated to promote hunger, while other is activated to inhibit hunger. And these two kinds of cells are regulated by the circulating levels of hormones in our blood. And so there are hormones which can promote hunger, which can inhibit hunger. So I will be just discussing about two important hormones. One is promoter of hunger and other is inhibitor of hunger. So the first one is ghrelins. Ghrelins is secreted by stomach, and it promotes hunger. So when you are hungry, you know that your ghrelins level are higher. And the other hormones, which is leptins. So leptins are secreted by the fat cells, and leptins inhibit hungers. So you now know, when you get the feeling of fullness, your fat cells are releasing the leptins, and then it's helping you to stop the meal. And so what happens when we starve, or when we fast, or when we do some exercise? So when we start something like dieting or exercise, the level of these hormones changes, but our body always want to be in inertia, so it will try to increase the level of ghrelins hormones. When you do fasting or when you do exercise, your body is losing calorie. So your body will try to regain that weight by increasing the hormones levels. So suppose you continued exercising for 3 weeks, and then, or you are special diet for 3 weeks, and then you stopped doing those things. So the increased level of that hormone will force you to eat more afterwards and then regain your weight. So it's not it's no longer about self-control, it's about the chemical reactions going inside your body, which is forcing you to be back to the normal track. That's the reason, when you start strongly, like I find many of my friends, and normally usually people start strongly, and then they discontinue the activities after a few days, and then they regain the weight, and sometimes they may even regain more than what was at the first place. It's because of the hormones. So I don't think it's a really a smart plan to consider losing weight, or consider uh, like food plans in short terms. It's really not a smart approach to lose something very fastly, and then you may regain it in a drastic way. For example, there was a study called the Big Fat Losers, or the Big Losers. I forgot the exact name, by Howard University, and they found that the levels of ghrelins remained higher until 5 years. Even after 5 years, in the the people, they were like who were dieting and doing exercise. So the moral of the story is, our body is smart, and at the same time it will make you feel like a dump. So so try to incorporate the exercise in your habits, healthy food eating process in your habits, so that you don't have to fight back with your on hormones. I guess you got some insight about the role of hormones and how they impact our body weight. I could have talked more, but I want to make this the video very small so that you can read. Thank you. Have a nice day.